Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to kindly rise and greet the academic procession as it enters the multi-purpose hall, and kindly remain standing till the dignitaries take their seats on the dais. Everyone, please rise. The academic procession is being led by Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, Vice Chancellor of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, and Dr. Narayan Sabahit, the Registrar of Manipal Academy of Higher Education. We have with us our guests of honor, Mr. Christopher Seymour, Managing Director, Mott MacDonald Middle East, Dr. Mazdaq Rafati, Managing Partner, Ludwer International Consulting, FZC. We now have in the procession Dr. Jason Fitzsimmons, Academic President, Mr. Niranjan Jayakumar, Chief Executive Officer, MENA Region, accompanied by the chairpersons of the school, Dr. S.K. Pandey, Dean, STEM Programs and Chairperson, School of Engineering and Information Technology, Dr. Ashok Iyer, Chairperson, School of Design and Architecture, Dr. Arif Hussain, Chairperson, School of Life Sciences, Dr. Percy Fernandez, Chairperson, School of Media and Communication, Professor Elsa Ashish, Head, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Sangeeta Vinod, Deputy Registrar, Manipal Academy of Higher Education. We were also joined by the faculty and the students who have been winning academic procession and will be winning the Academic Achievers and Outstanding Contributors Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a huge round of applause to all the dignitaries who are on the stage. Kindly be seated. A very good morning to all of you. I, Vilma Serao, Faculty, School of Media and Communication, welcome you all to the 15th Annual Convocation Ceremony of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai. The Manipal banner flies high with many a feather in our cap and consistent top rankings and recognitions, and we add one more today. We are here to celebrate the graduation ceremony of the undergraduation programs from the School of Engineering and Information Technology. Graduation Day is one for rejoicing, for it marks the successful end of an educational journey. It also signals the commencement of yet another exciting and challenging quest. Truly, today signifies the culmination of years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge that we are sure will help you embrace new opportunities and take on challenges with a clear vision and purpose. This graduation day is even more special as it marks our successful effort at overcoming unforeseen global and personal challenges. Today, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai, wants to honor and celebrate your wonderful accomplishments as you graduate from a 5-star rated university. Let's begin this solemn occasion with the recitation of the Surah Al-Fatiha, verses from the Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. I seek refuge in Allah from the outcast Shaitan. With the name of Allah, the All-Merciful, the Very Merciful. Praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds, the All-Merciful, the Very Merciful, the Master of the Day of Recompense. You alone do we worship, and from you alone do we seek help. Take us on the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who have evoked your anger, or of those who are astray.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the UAE National Anthem, followed by the Indian National Anthem. Please be seated. We have the Manipal song coming up for you, a soul-stirring rendition that is an adaptation from Atharva Veda. This live performance is presented to you by our students Sai Praniti, Pallavi Nair, Dhruva Dhomkar and Ritika Raj.
शान्ताद्योः शान्ता पृथिवीं शान्तमिदं वन्दनीक्षं शान्तामुदङ्गधीरापः शान्तान सन्तोषदेहि शान्तानि पूर्वरूपाणि शान्तं वभस्तु कृताकृतं शान्तं भूतं च भव्यं च सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः नियम्या परमेशिनी वं देवी ब्रह्म संश्रिता दयैव सस्रजय घोरं दयैव शान्तिरस्तु नः दयैव शान्तिरस्तु नः इलं यन् परमेशिनं मनोवाङ्गम् असंश्रितं प्रेरैव सस्रजय घोरं प्रेरैव शान्तिरस्तु नः प्रेरैव शान्तिरस्तु नः इमानित्यानि पञ्चयकियानि मनः षष्ठानि मेघते ब्रह्मणा संश्रितानि प्रेरैव सस्रजय घोरं प्रेरैव शान्तिरस्तु नः प्रेरैव शान्तिरस्तु नः पृथिवी शान्तिः अन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः द्योः शान्तिः पापशान्तिः मोक्षदय शान्तिः वनस्वजय शान्तिः विश्वे हि देव शान्तिः सर्वे मे देव शान्तिः 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 शान्तिभिः आविः शान्तिभिः सर्वे शान्तिभिः शमयामोहं यदिह घोरं यदिह द्रोणं यदिह पापं ब्लिच्चाण्डं ब्लिच्चिवम् सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः सर्वमेव शमस्तु नः
Thank you, dear students. I take pleasure in requesting our respected academic president, Dr. Jason Fitzsimmons, who has motivated and led us by example, sharing his expertise and knowledge unconditionally, to welcome the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure today to welcome our Vice-Chancellor, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, Managing Director, Mott MacDonald Middle East, Mr. Christopher Seymour, Managing Partner, Ludwa International Consulting, Dr. Mazdak Rafferty, the Registrar, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dr. Narayana Sahit, and our Chief Executive Officer, Manipal Education, Middle East and Africa, Mr. Niranjan Jayakumar. Distinguished guests, chairpersons, faculty and staff members, parents, students, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you to our 15th annual Convocation ceremony. This 15th Convocation ceremony is a special occasion for us as we emerge from the difficulties of the past 18 months and return to some form of normality in being able to hold events such as this. I would like to offer my congratulations to all our graduating students. You should be very proud of yourselves for accomplishing this goal. It is my honour today to introduce and welcome Mr. Christopher Seymour, Managing Director, Mott MacDonald, Middle East. Mr. Seymour has significant experience in the consulting industry in this region and manages the operations of Mott MacDonald in this region. He advises organisations on strategy, risk and commercial technical advice. A warm welcome to you, sir, and please accept these bouquet of flowers as a token of our appreciation. I would also like to welcome Dr. Mazdak Rafati, Managing Partner of Ludwa International Consulting, with more than 14 years of experience in public and private sector in Europe, the Middle East and North Africa. Dr. Rafati specialises in aspects of entrepreneurship, foreign direct investment and startup mentoring. As Managing Director of LIC Consulting, he has been a significant source of support for international SMEs, entrepreneurs and startup in this region. Sir, please accept a bouquet of flowers as a token of our warm welcome to you. It is also a great pleasure that I welcome Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, Vice Chancellor, Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Dr. Venkatesh is a key driving force shaping Manipal Academy of Higher Education as a leading institute of eminence, and also in his efforts to continually enhance the reputation and global ranking of the institution. Sir, with your guidance, Mahi will continue to rise in the world university rankings. A warm welcome to you, sir. I would like to welcome Dr. Narayana Sahit, Registrar, Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Sir, your timely advice and support has always been instrumental in maintaining the highest quality educational offerings at Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai. A warm welcome to you. A warm welcome also to Mr. Naranjan Jayakumar, Chief Executive Officer, Manipal Education, Middle East and Africa. Mr. Jayakumar has always demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities and has been the driving force in taking Manipal Academy of Higher Education Dubai from good to great. We would not be where we are today as a five-star university without his vision and his relentless pursuit of excellence. A hearty welcome to you. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome officials from KHDA and other guests who have kindly accepted our invitation this evening. To the team of Mahi Dubai, chairpersons, faculty, staff members, you play a vital role in carrying the vision of the university with great commitment. A hearty welcome to you all. I'm also very delighted to see a large number of parents present here. I'm sure you're excited and proud to be part of this graduation ceremony along with your son and daughter. I would like to extend a very cordial welcome to all parents here today. Dear graduates, I wish you success and all the best in your future careers. But I want you to keep in your mind as you receive your degree today, that bit of paper does not mean you're better or more knowledgeable than others around you. What it does is signal that you have the courage and commitment to persevere and to see a goal through, something that'll serve you well as you journey through life. I am confident that you'll go forward as future leaders of the community, and we are very proud to have you as alumni of the university. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I extend a very warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jason, for your wonderful words of welcome. I consider it a great honor to welcome and introduce our guest of honor, Mr. Christopher Seymour, Managing Director, Mott MacDonald Middle East. Mr. Seymour has more than 30 years of experience in the industry and manages 1,300 strong Mott MacDonald operations in the Middle East. He is also chair of the RICS MENA Market Advisory Panel. He is an independent advisor on the investment committee of ENBD Real Estate Investment Trust and is an active member of the IPF. Having spent many years in PFI and PPP procurement practicing in UK, Europe and Middle East, he also advises many clients on strategy, risk, commercial and technical advice for large public sector investments, specializing in a large sector including real estate, master planning, hospitality, retail and commercial. Mr. Christopher also advises clients at a program, technical and organizational level to achieve the right outcomes for their businesses. Sir, I request you to address our graduates and share your expertise and experiences with them. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everybody. It is an absolute honour to be standing in front of you today. And one of the things that I remember when I was at your stage in your career, I also received that piece of paper. And to me, this was a real signal that I could go into the world and actually practice those things that I understood and also believed in. And I think today you should also think about that. The careers that you're going forward, you should not maybe just think of the organisation that you're going to be working for or the location that you're going to be working in. Today, we are truly global citizens. And whilst the Middle East offers many, many opportunities, there are other opportunities also in those linked parts of the world that we find ourselves a central part of. Today, I'm very proud to be sitting in front of you and addressing you today, and I'm really looking forward to perhaps meeting you all later on today, and maybe in your careers going forward, you should always see me as a reference point. I'm always very happy to give advice. I have had many years in this industry, and I have learned many things, and to me it is very important that I can also convey that to you as well. Honestly, today is a real milestone in your careers. And you should really see it as one of those things that this is one big achievement that you've managed to make. And looking forward, this really does open up opportunities for you across the world. I'm very proud to be here, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Seymour. Make use of all opportunities that comes to your way. Definitely our graduates would take a note of this message. I request Dr. Jason to present a memento on behalf of Manipal Academy of Higher Education to Mr. Christopher. Thank you, sir. I consider it a great honor to welcome and introduce our next guest of honor, Dr. Mazdaq Rafati, Managing Partner, Ludwer International Consulting, FZC. With more than 14 years of professional experience in public and private sector in Europe, Middle East, and North Africa, Dr. Masak is specialized on different aspects of entrepreneurship, foreign direct investment, and startup mentoring. He holds a PhD in economics and management. And as managing partner of LIC Consulting, he has a special focus on supporting international SMEs, entrepreneurs, and startups to enter the GCC and MENA region markets. As the chairman and co-initiator of the AHK Startup Desk of the German Emirati Joint Chamber of Commerce, he actively contributes to building a bridge between the German and Middle Eastern startup communities and tech scenes. Having supported more than 200 international companies and investors entering the MENA region, Dr. Rafati has also extensive experience in business development, strategic management, intercultural management, organization development, merger, and acquisitions. Sir, I request you to address our graduates and share your experiences with them.
Dear faculty members, distinguished guests, dear graduates, dear family members, I'm a guest of honor simply because I'm most honored to be among you in this special day. You saw me just limping a little bit, probably, and that's because I hurt my back, and that's my first advice to all of you. Please take care of your health while you're working hard in the future on your careers, because that's going to be of great importance in the future. One thing that I've actually noticed that I wanted to address, it's outside my notes, is the inclusion that everybody's talking about has reached the IT and engineering school pretty well. Myself, when I was a student in economics and social sciences, the engineering and IT section was far outside and was purely men-dominated. So during our coffee breaks, all the boys would actually run over to grab a coffee at our building just to meet a few of the girls. And they were very, very easy to spot because those were the ones sweating a lot and trying to look cool. So I'm very, very happy to see that there is a huge equilibrium now within the engineering and IT sector. Further, I'm very, very happy to see that you guys are actually joining universities to learn and not moving directly to the talent-thirsty tech companies to hunt you. Why? Because I think education still is a cornerstone of each development, personally and also on a global level. Let me share with you a few thoughts about entrepreneurship because that's why I'm here. I want to congratulate the graduates actually for being entrepreneurial or entrepreneurs. Why? Because you set yourself a goal, you made a plan, you followed your plan, you accomplished your goal, and that's why you're sitting here now. And that despite of all the challenges that actually we've been facing in the last 2 years. I think this is exactly what entrepreneurship is about. So you are already entrepreneurial. And being an entrepreneur, at least it was for me, is all about actually having a certain kind of a freedom to accomplish my own ideas and follow the path that I am actually choosing. But let me tell you one thing. It is also not a non plus ultra being an entrepreneur. Everybody who has started a startup or a business knows exactly of the value of a co-founder and also of a great team. So it is not always about just being an entrepreneur. It is actually about finding your right spot to be appreciated based on your talents and contributing to something that creates a value for you and for everybody else. So this is, I think, one thought that I want you to remember when you receive your graduation papers now. Now, to find that role, there are few things that I've actually experienced myself firsthand. There is a very, very famous poet, an Iranian poet called Rumi, and he has a few very interesting anecdotes or short poems and rhymes which describe a few of those experiences. One is, you were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life? So each one of you has a set of wings, and you've actually proven to yourself that you can use those wings to achieve extraordinary. So please remember in your life, there's no reason to crawl. Trust in your abilities and take risks wherever necessary. Second, there is a voice that doesn't have words. Listen, says Rumi. Trust your guts. Your guts know much more earlier than your brain what is the right decision to make. And that's actually my personal experience. As you start to walk on the way appears, says Rumi again. And that is actually my advice to you. Don't get lost in dreams. Don't get lost in over-calculating risks. Sometimes you really need to do things, and then while you do them, the way in front of you opens. From my personal experience again, always try to do something that you enjoy. And if you find yourself in a spot that you are not, then evaluate, then reconsider. And for that, you need to always take track of your goals, write them down if you have to, so that you can always reflect between then when you made a decision and now when you are now. With receiving this certificate today, dear boys and girls, the world is yours. Go grab it. Just one promise I want to take from you. Please leave this planet possibly better than you receive it from the generation before, because this is a sustainable life worth living for. Congratulations again, and all the best for your future.
Trust in your abilities, follow your plan, and accomplish your goal. Thank you, Dr. Rafati, for those wonderful words and also for congratulating all our graduates. I request Mr. Niranjan to hand over memento to Dr. Rafati on behalf of Mahe Dubai. Thank you, sir. At Manipal, we believe in producing well-rounded personalities and in creating memories that will stay with you for a lifetime. We have captured on film what some of our graduates feel is the essence of life on campus, the versatile student council, the dynamic co-curricular sports and cultural experiences that our students have enjoyed during various campus activities over the years. Let's listen into their warm memories of the past and the big dreams that they have weaved for the future.
When I first joined Manipal, the entire first week was a little difficult for me because I had no idea of the environment that Manipal was going to be like.
like most of the students, I was really confused about what to do. So I knew I wanted to do engineering, but I did not know what stream to do. So I came here and I met the faculty, and they actually helped me with it. They showed me the labs, they showed me what I should be, what I would be interested in.
As a kid, I always wanted to be a filmmaker, and when I was searching for my universities where I can grow and develop my skills, I came across Manipal. The way faculties interacted with me and the facilities over here, seeing the overall campus, made me take a decision that this is it, this is where I'm going to pursue my dreams.
I've been so happy and comfortable. My professors and my classmates have always been so friendly, helpful, and very supportive.
I was a founding member of the Entrepreneurship Club, and being the leader, I got a lot of opportunities to attend events, seminars, and go for a lot of conferences around the city.
I got the opportunity to be part of the student council in the first semester itself. So in the beginning it was really hard managing council as well as academic, because it was pretty new to me. But then with the help of my faculties, I actually got to manage both my academics as well as extracurriculars.
I'm a much more confident person now than I was when I first began at Manipal. And it was mostly due to all the encouraged interactions we had. Our faculty would always encourage us to participate in all the events we had.
My experience has been so wonderful because of the excellent team of professors who appreciated, encouraged, and motivated me to always do more.
The Georgia trip was a very memorable one in terms of, it was actually our first trip from university, and the faculty and the friends, they all made it very memorable. So it was not just the trip and the fun bits, but we also got to learn a lot about Georgian architecture, Georgian design, and which we also implemented in our academic work later on.
I got to work with the student council. I personally was a part of it because I was the School of Business representative. And working with all these people, staying over, we actually got a chance to stay over one night in university because the next day was carnival and there was so much work to be done. So we got a chance to just work till late night, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then just go ahead and crash at the hostel.
Thank you to each and everyone in the faculty for serving as examples of understanding, communication, and patience. Without them, I wouldn't be what I am today.
That was one of the things that really helped me grow my social skill set as well as realize my potential. And it's something that I will be taking with me as I move out of Manipal.
Studying at Manipal made me a better person, and a lot of what I am today is because of Manipal.
The 4 years at Manipal have given me experiences. It's taught me a lot and also helped in the overall development of my personality. I'm always going to cherish the moments that I shared with people.
Manipal has become my home and will be forever.
This is my Manipal forever.
My Manipal forever.
My Manipal forever.
My Manipal forever.
It will be my Manipal forever.
This is my Manipal forever.
My Manipal forever.
My Manipal forever.
Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Surely it echoes a sentiment that resonates with all of us, my Manipal forever. It's really wonderful to hear that all of you have had best memories here at Mahe Dubai. Today we recognize the achievements of 4 graduates who have earned the Academic Excellence Award by earning a high overall CGPA, and 1 graduate who will be receiving Outstanding Contribution Award from School of Engineering and IT through their participation in sports, cultural events, co-curricular and extracurricular representations. Let us celebrate their achievements. I request our Vice Chancellor, Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, to come forward and present the awards. I also call upon Dr. Roma to assist our guest. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome the first student who will be winning Academic Excellence Award June 2021. And we have Reshma George from Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering. We have Warda Jabir Hussain from Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering. We also have Abdulaziz Hijazi from Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering. As he is not here, we will go ahead with the next person. We have Heba Sharif from Bachelor of Science in Information Systems and Management. Congratulations to the winners of Academic Excellence Award. And now we will go ahead with the special award, Outstanding Contribution to the School. And the award goes to Sai Rohit Behara from Bachelor of Technology and Mechanical Engineering. Congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you, sir. You may be seated. Thank you, Dr. Raina. As you cherish the fruits of your hard work, I wish that success keeps following you in everything that you do. Congratulations once again, dear students. At Manipal, we put our students at the center of everything we do. The experience that each one of you have had here at Mahe Dubai and your success is important to all of us. As you get ready to cross the threshold of your alma mater into the wider world beyond, we are sure that you will carve a niche for yourselves and go forth and conquer the world. Nevertheless, dear students, you will always remain an integral part of us. This is class of 2021 and you definitely make all of us proud. Likewise, you too will carry the pride and legacy of your alma mater into the world. Congratulations once again. I now request Dr. Sangeeta Vinod, Deputy Registrar of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, to present the statistics of graduating students to the Vice Chancellor, Lieutenant General Dr. Venkatesh, for the degrees to be conferred.
Esteemed dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to give a brief statistical report about the number of graduates on whom the degree is going to be conferred today. Total number of graduates batch 2021, 207. Graduates receiving degree in person, 153. Graduates receiving degree in absentia, 54. All of these candidates are from various undergraduate programs and specializations representing School of Engineering and IT of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai campus. I certify that all the candidates included in the list have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for the admission to these degrees and are entitled to admit to the rank, privilege, responsibilities of those degrees. I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to confer the respective degrees earned from the School of Engineering and IT by the graduates.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, I, Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, Vice Chancellor, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, on behalf of Dr. Ramdas Pai, Chancellor, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, hereby confer the said degrees.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. And dear graduates, here comes the very important moment of your life. Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Dubai, acknowledges the hard work, effort, and discipline of our wonderful graduates as you now receive your prize degree, the symbol of your achievement. But before we go ahead with that, a gentle reminder to all our graduates to adhere to safety protocols and refrain from handshakes. Kindly enter the stage from the allotted sites and exit through the center ramp. We begin with the distribution of degree to graduating students of undergraduate program from School of Engineering and IT. I request Professor Zahiruddin to come forward and read out the list of graduates from School of Engineering and IT. I also request Dr. Roma Raina to come forward and read out the list of graduates from School of Engineering and IT. I call upon our Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, to come forward to the center of stage to award the degrees to the graduates of School of Engineering and IT. I request Professor Elsa, Head, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to assist our Vice Chancellor. I also request our Registrar, Dr. Narayan Sabahid, to come to the center stage to award the degrees to the graduates of School of Engineering and IT. I request Dr. S.K. Pandey, Dean, STEM Programs and Chairperson, School of Engineering and IT, to assist our Registrar. Readers, you may proceed.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to call upon the first graduating batch of 2021 for Bachelors of Science and Information Systems and Management. And the first graduate is Muhammad Abdul Malik.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to call upon the students of Bachelor of Technology from Electronics and Communication Engineering. The first student is Ihab Ibrahim Miran.
Jay Vijay Modi.
Shahnaz Samrin Muhammad.
Saeed Shaheen Moeddin.
Now last from BTech Electronics and Communication Engineering, Mir Nabil Ali Hashmi.
Continuing with the list, Shaunak Sunil Pradhan.
Now may I call upon the students of Bachelor of Technology in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. The first student is Aisha Joshna Sherul.
Continuing with the list, the next graduate is Sham Rajesh.
Alina Anil Kumar Nair.
Sindur Umesh.
Muhammad Fahim Afzal.
Priyanka Prasad.
Pranav Shivaraman.
Steve John.
Umme Kulsum Irfan.
Alex Joseph.
Rahul Reddy Madara.
Mohammad Sohail.
Bevan Chris Babu.
Mohammad Mobin Uddin.
Now I call upon the last students from Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Navia Elsa Thomas.
Continuing with the list, Hiba Sharif Pakian.
May I now call upon the students of Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering. I begin with Akshay Sajan.
Continuing again, Taj Uddin bin Jamal.
Iqbal Ahmad Chaudhry.
And the last graduate for Bachelor of Science in Information Systems and Management is Sabah Umar.
Continuing with Chemical Engineering, Fayaz Rashid Qureshi.
Now I would like to call upon the graduating batch of 2021 Bachelors of Technology in Mechatronics Engineering, and the first graduate is Aaron Calvin.
Continuing with Chemical Engineering, may I call upon Diego Santos.
Ashwat Prazoon Kumar.
Peter Akpan.
Ellen Aji Philip.
Now may I call upon the last student from Chemical Engineering, Govind R. Nair.
I thank our Vice Chancellor for handing over the degrees, and thank you Professor Elsa for assisting our guest. I now request Dr. Jason to come forward and hand over the degrees to the graduating batch of students. I also request Dr. Arif, Chairperson School of Life Sciences, to come forward and assist Dr. Jason. Readers, you may continue.
Continuing with the list, the next graduate is Binil Varghese Ibrahim.
May I call upon the students of Civil Engineering. First is Sri Lal PV.
Kirk Simon.
Alvin Benny.
Mervyn Matthew Sajan.
Amit Arun.
Mohammad Anas Raj.
Aisha Nimra Maqsood.
Mohammed Faik Ashfaq,
Faisal Zamir,
Murtaza Abdul Taib,
Gayatri Suresh,
Saujanya Shiv Prasanna,
Ibrahim Zamir,
Ibrahim Jijimon,
Mohsin Ali Khan,
Mirza Asim Beg,
Muhammad Wasif,
Vishal Nair,
Reshma George,
Shreya Shri Raghavan,
Sandeep Leela,
Neha Sebin,
Usama Muhammad Aqil,
Sabrina Maria,
Ashwat Anil,
Mayur Vinayak,
Millie Sarah John,
Fuad Anwar,
Muhammad Tariq,
and the last graduate for Bachelor's of Technology in Mechatronics Engineering is Ashton Anthony.
I thank our registrar, Dr. Narayan Sabahit, for handing over the degrees. You may please be seated. I now request Mr. Christopher, our guest of honor, to come forward and award the degrees to the graduating students. And I request Dr. S.K. Pandey to continue assisting our guests. Readers, you may continue.
Continuing with civil engineering, may I call upon Calvin Michael.
I would like to call upon the graduating batch of 2021 for Bachelor's of Technology in Mechanical Engineering. And the first graduate is Shibole Abdul Rahman.
Continuing with civil engineering, may I call Sean Varghese Matthew.
Adarsh Ayappa,
Nihal,
Aileron Rebello,
Lakshmi Narayan,
Ariz Kamal,
Paul Charles,
Ashik Ahmed Hussain,
Fins Binu John,
Evelyn Willie D'Souza,
and last from civil engineering, may I call upon Muhammad Hamdan.
I thank Dr. Jason for handing over the degrees to the graduating students. I now request Mr. Niranjan Jayakumar to come forward. I also thank Dr. Arif to assisting Dr. Jason. I also request Dr. Percy, Chairperson, School of Media and Communication, to come forward and assist Mr. Niranjan. Readers, you may continue.
Continuing with the list, Darshan Ganpati.
Now may I call upon the students of Computer Science and Engineering. First is Ashwin Manoj Robi.
Erika Jacqueline Fernandez.
Dhanya Sudhakaran.
Gautam Ghosh Shukanto.
Subhika Grande.
Harishankar Rajesh.
Jayant Jha. Mukherjee Jayanta.
Ibrahim Mullah Shamsuddin.
Lakshmi Narayan.
Jeffrey John.
Mahin Rahman.
Mohammad Faris Tehsildar.
Muhammad Nasrullah.
Mohammad Ismail.
Muhammad Abedin.
Mohammad Adil Hussain.
Meron Francis.
Nitin Ravi Shankar.
Ramdhani Pandey.
Sanjeev Ravichandran.
Sandeep John.
Srinidhi Anand.
Shamme Huda.
Karthik Subramanya.
Simin Chunawala. Soham Neeraj Agarkar.
Saeed Mohammad Usman.
Shruti Santosh.
Tamsuddin Aves.
Tejasvi Manchanda.
Sufed Hakim.
Umar Ahmad.
Atul Mohan.
I thank Mr. Christopher for handing over the degrees to our graduates. You may please take your seat. I now request Dr. Rafati, please come forward to the center stage and hand over degrees to our graduating batch. Meanwhile, I request Dr. S.K. Pandey to continue assisting our guest of honor. Readers, you may continue.
Continuing with Computer Science Engineering, may I call upon Samia Samreen.
Continuing with Mechanical Engineering, the next graduate is Mohammad Adil Musa.
Mitul Sandeep Kumar.
Taha Mohammad Hussain.
Ramsha Niaz Ahmad.
Paul Rajan.
Telari Venkat Sriram.
Sujesh,
Niharika Ramu,
Dias Christally Robert,
Mohit Verma,
Vaishnav Rajninath,
Sayyid Adnan,
Varda Jabir Hussain,
Gautam Rajiv Kumar,
Atharva Sanjay,
Muhammad Imamuddin,
Malik Ahmed Nabil,
Nasiha Fatima,
Sai Rohit Bihara,
Namra Iqbal,
Sachin Sunil,
Sugandhi Mani,
Rishi Kumar,
Priyal Amit Dani,
Mehak Naresh,
Bhavani Shreya,
Mohideen Marwan,
Naved Shoaib Khan,
Bevin Jude, not there. Mohammad Hisham,
Umair Arif,
Roshan Pai, not there.
Now
Thomas,
may I call upon the last student from Computer Science and Engineering, Lionel Carvalho.
continuing with the batch.
I thank Mr. Niranjan Jayakumar for coming forward and handing over degrees to the graduating batch. I also thank Dr. Percy for assisting him. I request Dr. Mazdak, you may have to continue giving out the degrees. I also request Dr. S.K. Pandey to continue assisting him, and I request the readers to continue assisting.
Continuing with the mechanical batch, Vignesh Raj Menon, Nancel Andy, and the last graduate from mechanical engineering is Mohammad Shibaz.
Thank you, Dr. Mazdak, for coming forward and handing over degrees, and Dr. S.K. Pandey, thank you very much for assisting our guest of honor. I thank our both readers, Dr. Roma Raina and Professor Zairuddin, for coming forward and reading out the list.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. Congratulations.
So can we hear a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to the graduating batch of School of Engineering and Information Technology, class of 2021. We are indeed proud of all of you. We offer our congratulations to the parents of the graduates and appreciate the effort and the care they have provided to their children. This is a momentous occasion to celebrate our graduates. We are proud to see them carry Mahe's name as a badge of honor as they enter their next chapter. Congratulations once again. I request the graduates to formally turn your tassels from left to right, as you have received your degree certificates and are now empowered with the right to write. Yes, thank you so much. I request the graduates, please turn to the last page of the graduation book for the oath. I also request Dr. Sangeeta Vinod, Deputy Registrar, to administer the oath to our graduates. Graduates, please rise.
I request you to repeat after I do. We will fight for the ideals and all things held sacred by the society, both alone and with many. We will not be swayed by promptings of religion, nationality, race, creed, gender, politics, or social standing to hinder discharging of our duties, obligations and responsibilities as global citizens. We will respect the secrets which are confided to us. We will revere and obey the society's laws, and will do our best to incite a like reverence and respect in those above us, who are prone to annul them or set them at naught. We will strive increasingly to quicken the public sense of civic duty. Thus, in all these ways, we will deliver this society greater and more beautiful than it was delivered to us. We will never bring disgrace on this, our alma mater and parents, by an act of dishonesty or cowardice. For we shall always remember to place service before self. Congratulations, please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Sangeeta. Academic President, guests, chairpersons, faculty members, graduates, parents, and staff members of Manipal. It is with immense pride that I propose the vote of thanks as we end the third session of the incredible convocation ceremony. Today's memorable event would not have been possible without the leadership and support of several people. We thank Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, our Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Narayan Sabahit, our Registrar, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, for their leadership and vision. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, sir. Our deepest gratitude to our guests of honor, Mr. Christopher Seymour and Dr. Masdaq Rafati, for having shared your thoughts and time with the graduating batch. We are grateful to all our corporate guests for your support throughout the study period of the graduates and for your presence here today. Our gratitude to Mr. Niranjan Jayakumar for being Mahe Dubai's greatest motivator. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? We are grateful to Dr. Jason Fitzsimmons, Mr. Vinu Chakravarti, and the leadership team here at Manipal, Dubai. Dr. Sangeeta Vinod, chairpersons of the schools, as well as the faculty and core committee members of Convocation team for ensuring that our graduates and parents have a memorable experience today. Please put your hands together because they definitely deserve a huge round of applause. I thank the administrative team, student welfare team, marketing team, examination department, accounts department, facilities team, health and safety team, and student volunteers, without whose consistent efforts this day could not have been successful. Thank you, lovely parents and family members of our graduates, for trusting us with your awards. And graduates, even before I thank you all, I need to tell you all that how proud we all are about you and for you, because today you have successfully graduated from the course that you are doing, and I'm sure you will be taking the name of Manipal Academy of Higher Education in whatever success that you will achieve. So graduates, your alma mater is proud of you. Go forth and make us prouder. Congratulations once again to the class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, and our new graduates, please rise for the recess of the academic procession. I request the dignitaries on the dais to lead the procession, followed by the faculty members. Please rise. The procession is led by Lieutenant General Dr. M.D. Venkatesh, Vice Chancellor of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, along with Dr. Narayan Sabahit, the Registrar of Manipal Academy of Higher Education. We have Mr. Christopher Seymour and Dr. Masdaq, the guests of honor. We also have Dr. Jason Fitzsimmons, our academic president, Mr. Niranjan Jayakumar, Chief Executive Officer, Manipal Education, MENA region. And everybody is accompanied by the chairpersons of the School of Engineering and Information Technology, School of Design and Architecture, School of Life Sciences, School of Media and Communication, School of Humanities and Social Science, and we also have in the procession Dr. Sangeeta Vinod, Deputy Registrar, Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Students, please be seated. All the graduates, please be seated. We also thank all those who joined us live. I request the graduates kindly stay back for class photographs. Meanwhile, the guests and parents, you may go out and join us for lunch outside the multipurpose.